Alright, hello everyone, and welcome to yet another Taiko Colosseum match on this reasonable Sunday. We've got another sight read match here. We tend to have quite a few in the first week of each season. A pretty high level matchup though, in the form of Polemo versus Cat Don Cat on 5-3. I say this is a sight read match, but it's not entirely a sight read match. Apparently, they're not going to be sight reading No Mod 3, No Mod 4, or Free Mod 2. I don't know if they're saying that because they accidentally practiced that, or if by sight read they mean like completely blindly playing the maps. Everyone's definition of a sight read match is a little different. Most of the time it just entails not practicing, but I guess they're taking it that little bit more literally and just clarifying that they have played a couple of the maps in the pool before. Who knows though? I'm not them. Either way, definitely a high-level matchup. This is a warm-up, so got a bit of time to chill and talk a little bit about the map pool. This is our first time seeing it. I don't think there's any other matches on this pool this week either. No, there isn't, but there is a 5-1 sight read match. Again, I think a no practice match is definitely probably the more accurate term there, but we do have another level 5 match coming up later today as well, but more on that later. In the meantime, let's see how many of these maps I recognize in this 5-3 pool. I haven't played this diff of No Mod 1, playing with Ruby, Psych's set of it, but I like Psych maps, so it's probably good. As for whose warm-up this is, that is a good question. Let's see if I can find out the answer. Touch and go. I believe it's KDDK's. Yeah, KDDK's warm-up. Did I arc? I don't think I did. Might have to rewind the footage and find out. Oh, I think maybe it was when I was saying it's like Psych's map of playing with Ruby. I think that's what I said. Cycloran. So yeah, that probably sounded like sex. Anyways, what else? Oh, No Mod 5. Yeah, this this is the pool with that No Mod 5. All right. So this No Mod 5 was pooled by Necromancy in the MTC All-Stars pool. This map features a lot of really fast monos as well as some 1/6 KKK DDD KKK DDD stuff. Yes, as everyone is commenting here, the accuracy is all tied up. I'm just going to sit here in silence and let it play out. Oh my, no! No! Are you kidding me? KDDK, that's so unfortunate. That is so unfortunate. Missing on that last quad. Oh no, they would have won by 1/100 on the warm-up. But it will be Polemo taking the warm-up upset here. Nice to see. Polemo did send a warm-up as well, so we'll be getting into that. But in the meantime, we go down the rest of the pool. Crystal Gravity, I think I played this diff of it before. The Oni of it was used as a free mod in IGTS. I believe it was the semifinals free mod 1, but obviously the Oni and the top diff are going to be quite different from each other. But good song, I like it. And then we have Hero K's map of Foresight as free mod 3. Again, I haven't played that diff, but I do recognize the set at the very least. Then we also have a Flashbulb song as DT1, which isn't too surprising. Definitely fits. Are either of these maps ranked, actually? It's a good question. Let's find out. The one they just played is graveyarded. The one they're playing right now is ranked. Yeah. Hi, Peaceful. Oh, they're playing with DT. I like didn't even register that for a second. So 5-3 is pretty hard. The average, it's about like 6.5 stars on average. Yeah. I'll be able to speak a lot more clearly in relation to TWC stuff when it rolls around again this year, and I'll actually be watching it. Definitely looking forward to that when it comes up. Also, predictions are up if you are able to bet channel points and you want to part with some of yours to maybe earn some more. Now is a chance. You've got to do that. I mean, they're up for half an hour, so, you know, you can kind of cheese it and wait a little bit if you want, but here you go. Anyways, yeah. Polemo, kind of gaming. This is definitely Polemo's warm-up here. That's for sure. And also something to note is that Polemo is streaming, so if you want to see their POV specifically, don't leave this one. Just open up another tab because we gotta retain those views. But yeah, overall, as you'd expect, on a pool that these players are going to be duking out on, it is a pretty tough pool, to say the least. I'm definitely looking forward to hopefully seeing at least one of the maps that I recognize. But I'm also interested to see what some of these other maps are like. Another fun fact, I guess, is that this entire map pool was pooled by Boaz. Is it actually? It might be the only pool that was entirely put together by one person. Let me do a quick check through. I believe that is the case. Okay, this is not okay. How do you hit this? I mean... yeah, no comment. What is that? That is, that's something. I'm just... literally, how do they even... what? Okay, Polemo does finally miss, but... still, though, I mean, no words necessary for that accuracy right now. 97.31. Getting over 1 million with DT. Very, very nice on a map that's 6.2 stars before DT. That is that's a score. That's definitely a great way to open up this match. Two extremely high accuracy plays on KDK's warm-up, and then that play right there. But that does mean we will now be going into the rolls now that both warm-ups have been played. So reminder for those of you who aren't as familiar with the TC system, the winner of the roll gets to decide the picking or banning order, and whoever loses the roll gets to choose whatever the winner doesn't pick. And then the match proceeds from there. looks like client chat is doing the usual thing where it doesn't update for like a full 60 seconds. So we're just gonna have to sit here for a bit and wait to find out who wins the rolls and all that. Okay. So I believe KDDK won the roll, and they're going to be choosing the picking order. They're going to be choosing the pick first. So that leaves Polemo to choose the banning order. And it looks like they chose to ban second, given that KDDK's ban has come through here. And it looks like they're going to be banning No Mod 2. And Polemo's going to be banning Free Mod 2. Alright, the TKS map. Bit unfortunate. Always a big fan of TKS maps. But it is what it is. We are going to be seeing the KTYN map instead, coming out from KDDK. And yes, just another reminder for y'all, this is a sight read match, except for a handful of the maps. Let me just check again. I believe it was, yeah, so No Mod 3, No Mod 4, and Free Mod 2 are the maps that they have played before. But yeah, so we got some HR2 action coming out from KDDK here. They did say they wanted to pick first, and this is what they're starting out with. 230 BPM hard rock. It's definitely no joke that those notes are going to be zooming across the screen like there's no tomorrow. But it is base OD5, so not too high in that regard. Actually, quite interesting for a map of this difficulty to have an OD below 6 at the very least, but who am I to say? It's not like I play too many maps at this level. Yeah, here we go then, I guess. First pick coming out from KDDK. Let's see how this one plays out. Already, this is this is going. Got a couple of 1-6 sprinkled in here, but it's really not a big issue for either of these players. None of the patterns themselves have been too horrendous by the looks of it, from what my eyes can handle. But we are going to see KDK taking a bit of an early lead off the back of Polemo dropping a handful of 100s, now on 4 100s, I believe. But KDK is going to be finding a miss. Polemo trades it back instantly. They are just absolutely dead set on keeping these scores as close as possible. KDK going to be dropping 100, but Polemo responds to it with a miss. That is going to be giving KDK a little more of a lead to work with, but even though I say that, that lead is literally 5,000 to 6,000 points right now. Which is interesting, because Polemo is about half a point of accuracy behind. This map continues to roll on. It is over 3 minutes long, so quite a bit of room for things to swing back and forth here. We are only approaching the 1/3 mark. Let's see how they hold on throughout the rest here. They've definitely managed to recover a bit after those misses they picked up earlier. Both of them sitting quite solidly. As both of them have hit the combo cap, and Polemo approaches 99% accuracy again. This is as tight as ever as we hit the halfway point. Bit of a speed up on that longer pattern there, but both players hitting it. We get into another Ki. Definitely more, much more readable section of the map compared to the rest. But it's starting to continue on here. We got a couple of chain 1-6 there. Again, no problem for either of these players, though Polemo does drop a little bit of accuracy compared to KDDK, who will be cementing a little more of a lead than they had earlier. But those misses from Polemo, that's a huge chain miss. And oh no, even though KDDK managed to trade one of those back, Polemo is just not having the best time of it in that little section there. And is just continuing to trip over themselves trying to recover, having dropped a full, basically 1.5% of AC there from those misses. KDDK did find a couple of breaks of their own, but in terms of raw miscount, we're definitely going to be seeing Polemo having many more misses as we approach what I assume is the last PI. We'll see how this plays out. It's not entirely secured just yet, but KDDK is definitely in a really nice position here. I'd say we'd have to see an uncharacteristic number of misses from KDDK if we're going to see that score lead flip over at this point. As Polemo starts to chain miss once again, that will be the end of this HR2. KDDK almost with a million score on a sight read. Very, very impressive. 21 100s and 11 misses compared to Polemo's 48 100s and 32 misses. Not quite able to keep up, but those are two incredibly good scores, especially for a sight read. Starting out strong. Yeah, true, Ray. I mean, it was a 7-7 remix. It's kind of expect random samples from other songs to just sneak their way in, but we're going to be seeing an immediate response from Polemo here in the form of Nomad 3, which, again, reminder, I believe both of them have played it before. They didn't exactly clarify what they meant by the fact that they were sight reading everything except Nomad 3, 4, and Fremont 2. I just kind of assumed that both players have played those 3 maps, but maybe that's not the case. I don't know. Either way, that's really not too important. The point is, we're seeing a Nomad 3 pick from Polemo. Even speedier than the last map, 280 BPM, OD6, 2.5 minutes long, so not quite as long as the last map, but definitely long enough for the score to kind of swing back and forth multiple times. We'll see if that actually ends up happening, though. Maybe. That is a good point. I mean, Fremont 2 was banned, so all that's left is this and Nomad 4 in terms of the maps they're not sight reading. We'll see. Either way, getting into it right away with some finishers there. Not like that really is a big issue for either of these, but 2 players, but I gotta say something about the map. Because in a way, I am sight reading this right along with them. The only difference is I do not have to be hitting the notes. Anyways, incredibly strong start from both players here. Both of them hold on to that SS through the intro. But this map doesn't really look like it calms down per se at any point. Okay, never mind. I take that back. This is a bit of a calmer section, but to some, calling that part of the map calm would be a bit of a stretch. Yeah, here we go. Approaching the halfway point. Slowly but surely. This map just keeps on going. KDDK is going to be the first one to drop, and it's going to be a miss on top of that, not even just a 100. Going to be putting Polemo in a very good spot right now, but who knows how long Polemo will hold on. We did just see KDDK drop an SS with a miss. It's not the first time I've seen that happen today, which is kind of strange. Usually people just drop SS with a 100, but either way, KDDK going to be finding another miss as Polemo hits the 1000 combo mark. KDK finding another miss on top of that, unless I'm just imagining things and wasn't exactly paying full attention. Very impressive scores with only a quarter of the map left to go, but right now the most impressive score is definitely Polemo. Getting to the last section of this map. KDDK has about a 50,000 point deficit to make up. Can Polemo do it? My eyes are glued to the screen right now, and Polemo pulls it off. Okay, so first week of the season, and we already have an SS on one of the 5-3 maps. Uh, um, that's one might call that a solid score, perhaps. I think we can say that. Incredible play from Polemo there, and KDK also with a really good score of 6 misses and 6 100s. But you just can't beat an SS unless you SS as well. Polemo is just going to absolutely make sure they secure that pick. No messing around with this match. Neither player is hesitating on their picks either. They are just getting right into them. They are wasting no time with this. So I didn't actually... Let's see. Oh, is this HR1? I think that's supposed to be HR1. Yeah, okay. Now that the chat is updated. Wait, is it though? Am I looking? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong pool. That's why. Okay, I was like, this is not the right map. Yeah, you should be satisfied, Polemo. That was good. That was very nice. But yeah, we're seeing the HR1 pick coming out of KDK. They did win the HR2. I guess it does make sense. Notably, this is OD10, being a base OD7 plus Hard Rock. Definitely much more of an accuracy battle, as you would expect from an HR1. 185 BPM as well, so the scroll probably won't be too bad. I mean, who's to say what the SV Speedos would be like, but both players having an equal number of 100s now, finally separating a bit, and we are getting right into this stream here as Polemo will drop a little harder than KDK, but both players are not having the best time of this, and this map is actually very tricky. A lot of 1-6 chaining. It's going to be KDK coming through a little better off. Actually notably better off as they're able to hold on to combo just a little longer through each of these streams. Polemo note locking that entire one, now giving KDK over a 100k score lead. And yeah, when I was talking about SV speedups earlier, this is kind of what I was covering myself for. Luckily that part wasn't too complicated, but definitely still fast notes nonetheless. But yeah, we're seeing an incredible accuracy difference here, over 10%. KDK definitely playing through that. Technically OD 9.8, a little better than Polemo, who proceeds to note lock again, which is very unfortunate. It is what it is though, it happens, and unfortunately for Polemo at this point, we're going to need to see KDK basically take their hands off the keyboard, as KDK is looking to maybe even double Polemo's score. We'll see if they can pull it off. I imagine there's at least another stream to go, and Polemo missing on that relatively simple pattern there. I guess is just kind of lost their focus, which does tend to happen when you find yourself in a situation like this. That might be true, Ray, honestly. I think Polemo might just be like, you know what, I got that no mod 3 SS, I'm chilling now, whatever. But yeah, as we get into the last moments of this map, KDK pulling through with a very impressive score. Not going to be doubling Polemo's score quite by any means, but that is certainly a lead to be proud of. 400k points, almost exactly. 49 100s from KDK. 123 coming from Polemo. Yeah, those those HP graphs kind of just tell the whole story. That doesn't mean that KDK no longer has any hard rock picks to abuse. But now we'll see what Polemo Yeah. See what Polemo pulls out from here. See what they go for again. I'm only vaguely familiar with Nomad 1 and Hidden 2. And I'm also a little more intimately familiar with Nomad 5, but we're going to be seeing a DT2 pick coming out, a cookie tree map. I don't know, this might have been custom for TC actually. Let me check real quick. No, okay, it wasn't. But still a cookie tree map, which is pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah, I don't really know the top diff of the Nomad 1 too well. I haven't even it's probably I haven't even played the Oni since like before IGTS, but yeah, here we are with Cookie Trees. Unsurprisingly, it's a song from A Hat in Time. Who'd have seen that coming? But yeah, 268.5 BPM, just shy of 3 minutes long. Base OD 5.5. We're already seeing Polemo dropping a little bit of early accuracy, but we are like 30 notes into the map. But here we go as the map starts to pick up more. And we're going to be seeing KDK actually missing. I looked away for a split second there. Jeez, alright. That is going to be giving Polemo an early lead to work with, though it is a very small one. A lead is still a lead. KDK, it looks like they missed and just instantly recovered. Barely any 100s dropped. A little bit more of a mono section, though I don't think either of these players are going to particularly struggle with that. Some doublet action as well. A little spicy for a DT2, but I guess that's kind of what you can expect from a pool of this level. We are approaching the halfway point now, and both players are still holding on very solidly. KDK has hit the combo cap. As we continue on here, still a little over a minute and a bit to go. See how well both players can continue to hold, see if they can keep going the way they have been so far. Polemo holding on very nicely, but KDK is right up behind them, and I knew that saying that was going to cause Polemo to miss. I am sorry. That score lead is going to be shrinking ever so slowly, but we'll see if it's enough to cause the lead to flip. I mean, in terms of accuracy, Polemo still does hold the advantage. And KDK finding a miss there is actually going to be extremely helpful for Polemo. Let's see if they can take it and run with it. KDK, that miss was a bit unfortunate. They had the chance to take the lead back there and secure the first breakpoint of the match, but at this rate, that might not be the case. We'll see if Polemo can just hold down the fort for these last few moments. Got some longer patterns here, but neither player struggling. If anything, they're playing better now that the patterns are getting denser, and that will be Polemo taking a victory. Two extremely impressive scores, actually, both over 1060k. Polemo getting almost 1.1 mil. 13 100s to 17, and 1 miss to 3. Both very similar in terms of max combo, though. And Polemo very happy with the fact that they've got 2 points instead of 1. That's what I like to see. Get that mental momentum rolling. KDK, immediate response of hidden 1. Very interesting. I'm glad to be seeing it though. Hidden 1s are always very spicy in TC, that's for sure. I have to see what this one is like. A little bit towards the shorter end, just shy of 2 minutes long. Also, I believe the lowest SR map, I want to say. Yes, yeah, this is the lowest map in terms of star rating. But that doesn't necessarily mean anything. I know 3-star maps that are probably harder to play with hidden than some of these level 5 hidden maps, so it can never be too certain when it comes to mod picks, especially. And gimmicks, obviously. But anyways, here we go into the hidden 1. This is KDK's pick. Already a bit of a longer pattern there, and we're going to be seeing KDK taking a very early accuracy advantage, but not a combo advantage yet. Ooh, a bit of a nasty 1-6 pattern. Both players are going to be hitting that perfectly fine, though. Ooh, some weird even patterns, and a little bit of 1-6 sprinkled in, as well as some kind of offbeat finishers. Can always be a bit disorienting when the finisher is right before the bar line. Both players plugging through perfectly solidly right now, just KDK holding on a little better. A lot of 1-6 sprinkled in here for sure. But yeah, it should be noted that the scroll speed is actually not that bad by any means, but it's definitely more of a hidden pattern challenge, and it's going to be Polemo finding the first miss, while KDK still holds through with incredible accuracy as well, over 99%. Polemo's not even really doing that badly, but when your opponent is KDK, this is you already have yourself in a pretty tough spot. Is this scroll 165? I don't know, honestly. To me, it looks debatably even faster than 165. But like, also, I am very bad at gauging that kind of thing, so who's to say? I believe I'm going to be joined by Yongin now, by the way, guys, so everyone say hi to Yongin.
Hey! Hi, everyone. Yeah. Unfortunately, the other match is probably unstreamed, so I'm gonna be here. Might as well commentate this match anyway. I was practicing some pool. I was like, okay, let me join the match. Looks like we are in a really close match so far.
Yeah, still no breakpoints. KDK just secured their 3rd pick there.
Ah, it's a level 5-3 pool.
Yeah, the 5-3 sight read, except they aren't technically sight reading every map. But yes, as Jolts mentioned, that last part of that map was kind of toxic, but it wouldn't be a hidden 1 without a little bit of funkiness, to say the least.
True. But it's, to me, already looks like one of the most tame hidden one already, which is good to see.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, technically not, because most of the hidden one being picked in this season are kind of tame. We try to brush off the stupid hidden one we have been showcasing for most
Yep.
tools, and then we try to change it. And oh, my favorite maps are all gone. Sad. I really like the Hard Rock.
Yeah, the Hard Rock one is funny.
Yeah, it's very difficult. It's very difficult.
And yeah, notably, Polemo SS'd No Mod 3. So that's cool.
So that means it's too easy. Time to make. Don't worry, next season we have a brand new pooler who is going to pull level 5-3, and it's going to be super interesting.
Oh?
You might can probably guess who it is.
I mean, do they have the pooler roll already?
Yes.
Oh. If it's who I think it is, then oh. let me
Is that green creature? Yeah, it's a green creature, and looks like number 4 is gonna be pig. Map by 758.
Oh,
Difficult.
interesting.
People. Technically, I have like literally zero information about this map. I'm kind of unprepared because I wasn't expected to
Same. No way.
take this match. More funny thing is I'm the puller, but literally 5-3 is like the only pool I did not check because I was like, oh, it's puller's pool it, and I'm gonna believe in on this pool. So I kind of basically left this pool unchecked, and like the only pool I did not check.
Yeah, this is the only one as well that's pooled exclusively by. Oh, actually, no, wait, no. 6-2 was done entirely by Xavi. Never mind. But yeah, this is one of only 2 pools that was done entirely by one person.
Yeah, but Xavi pool I did check, and this one I was like, you know, he has some experience. I'll just let him do it. So.
Yeah. The No Mod 5 is a bit funny. I mean, it hasn't been played yet, but I know the map and it's a bit funny.
Okay, anything will be less funny than Challenger, to be honest. Challenger is just an out of place flag. Jeez.
Yeah. I
At
mean,
least this one is doable.
Yeah. Yeah. That one's just mostly just MTC, PTSD.
True. So true.
Yeah.
But yeah. Getting back into the match right now, Cat still holding a double S, really impressive. And Polemo closely following behind with 6 100s. Loads of finisher in this map.
Yeah, this is the last map that isn't a sight read based on what they said when they signed up for the match, I guess. So
wow, this could be hell for some players. As you can see, Cat is gonna be missing there.
Yeah, Polemo does trade it back though.
Yeah, really close.
Yeah, KDK still working with a bit of a lead off of that 1% plus advantage in accuracy. But even that can go away rather quickly on a map like this. As we approach the halfway point, KDK still holding on to their lead of about 20k points, but Polemo is hot on their heels, having just hit the combo cap.
And also close to 99%, but we'll be getting into another KI session. You will see a lot of these kind of finishers. We see Raphael in the chat, he definitely loves these kinds of maps. I mean, you can just see his type of mapping.
Yup. It's funny to watch, and depending on the map, funny to play.
True.
I've gradually grown an appreciation for finisher heavy maps, but
I thought you were a finisher hater.
Oh, I mean, I am. I mean, I'm a finisher hitter when it comes to like tourney pools. You know, like specifically in speed maps, which is like always where the finisher spam maps are at. But like in like normal maps, I have come to slowly appreciate maps that have finishers sprinkled in.
Nice to see. I like them when they make sense. I like them when they make sense. For example, Bubblegum. I love Bubblegum. Even though he has 1-6 finisher, I love it. It just fits so well.
Yep, true. But yeah, the map has continued to plug on, and so have the players here. No more misses while we've been chatting away.
True, because they're just not giving us anything to talk about. Really close performance between these two players, only a 20k difference. What am I saying? It's gonna be really close. As if Catalan can actually misses, it's gonna be coming down to a wire. But it's not like both players gonna miss or did a mistake at all. They're just going to be going through with 1,400 and 1,300 combo respectively on 2 players, and Cat will be taking out the win with a 99.85% accuracy.
Yeah, that is 2 100s and 2 misses is a score, that's for sure. Polemo definitely doing their best to match that, but ultimately not quite able to keep up. We'll be giving KDK the first breakpoint of this match.
And also a breakpoint. That last match was a breakpoint.
And now we are onto some FM1 action. Will we be seeing a hidden hard rock from KDK? Potentially.
The world revolving. A map by Skull Kid.
Yeah, 190 BPM, OD 6.5, so gonna be pretty hard in the accuracy department if you play with hard rock.
And it also might contain a lot of stream from the sun. We need to see how the map is going to be, and dude, the background is so similar to the free digit Taiko World Cup map. I thought it was it, and then I realized I don't think it is.
But yeah, we are going to be seeing the 2 mod coming out from KDK.
Damn.
I can't say I'm surprised, but it never makes it less impressive. That is always good to see. I historically have had a very bad record of sight reading hidden hard rock in match, so big respect to KDK for doing that.
Okay, even though it's not about the match, but okay. So funny thing about the SGTS match, Koto, we are against the famous Japanese CR1 team, and then Kotohira came in the room and he was going to play hidden, and then Gada just said, "You are Japanese, you must play in hidden hard rock just like your teammates." And then he sight read it with hidden hard rock. After that, he said it in Twitter, "Right now, my skill is still not enough to sight read a hidden hard rock map."
I feel like I saw that tweet. Is that what that was about? Oh my god.
Yeah, that was about SGTS match. Well, meanwhile, we're talking about sight reading hidden hard rock. Cat is gonna be finding a first miss. Actually, a quite long chain run. It's gonna make it to really close, but Cat should be still able to bring it back with his mod advantage as long as he keeps holding on and doesn't drop too many accuracy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like I mentioned, the accuracy is gonna be pretty difficult with hard rock as KDK finds another miss, but they're still keeping it close, like you mentioned, off the back of that mod advantage. But as KDK continues to chain miss there, Polemo is just gonna develop a bit more of a cushion to work with.
Oh, this hidden hard rocking on this might not be a good choice for Cat. Cat, he's still not finding his footing here, especially missing quite a lot on that session. Polemo does trade back 2 of the misses on the 1 threat stream, but also the 1 threat stream is making Cat hitting a lot of 100s, and already 3% of accuracy difference. Usually 3%. It's right around where the mod advantage is.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if KDK can pick up the accuracy a little bit, they can take it back, but that is definitely easier said than done, especially given that Polemo isn't really giving them much to work with, almost having recovered to the 99%.
I think right now Polemo needs some miss, and this is what Cat needed. A huge noob lock coming from Polemo. It's Cat's time to bring it back. Still around 40 seconds on the map left, and the map is slowly riding down as Cat is gonna be gaining back the lead. Right now, if he can win this spot, it's all on his hands right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, this is absolutely up to KDK. I believe that Polemo will probably be able to hold through the rest of this now. I mean, I don't know the map, so I can't say too much, but if KDK drops, Polemo will take it back, but if KDK holds, then that'll be it.
But Polemo
and I cursed the wrong person,
the
no! I'm sorry. Oh, but KDK does find a miss as well.
But I think, but KDDK's misses is way more smaller than Polemo, and
Yeah.
it's not going to be enough. Polemo's basically nook locking free section is gonna be causing him the point, especially with the hidden hard on Cat Don Cat side. Super close on this one. It was down to a wire, but Cat Don Cat at the end basically able to pick back up his early rough start, missing like every time in 3 to 400 combo, and bringing back the point to 5-2 deficits right now. And let's see what Polemo could respawn on the last pick.
Yeah, I was gonna say we have an interesting selection of maps here. We still have the Nomad 1 and we still have the Nomad 5. I don't think Polemo will be opting to pick Hidden 2 if I had to guess, but it's definitely on the table. DT1 would be a bit interesting. Mod 3. I do not know this map particular. I've played like the lower diffs of the set, but I don't actually know anything about the top diff. But I do know the song, and it is definitely a very anti-mod type beat song.
It's the Goblin map. So the Goblin picked this. Who is the Goblin? You can look at the pool list right now and you see who is the Goblin. The Goblin picked this in an IGTS Walker pool, and of course he did, as a hard rock pick on the Oni difficulty. And yeah, the map has speed up to 200 BPM session, and also have slowed down to like 160 session, and the map is just full 1-3 and 1-4. When you hear the song.
Yeah, I was going to say there's a couple different sets of this, but the Hero K set is definitely more popular, but we're not going to be seeing it. We're going to be seeing Creep by the Flashbulb as a DT1.
A technical map as Double Time 1. Very interesting pick from Bonas. Creep. Kumasi is in only one of the few maps I actually know about. Very tacky. I would say tacky. With Double Time is actually hell, because there's so many doublets I think you need to act. I remember it's doublet. Don't quote me on that. We can look at the Double Time plays. Your usual people: Compact Serial being number 1 in the map, Barak with 150s, Jai with 150s, Higumo, Horizon, Ikun, and Wolf all have the FCs. Basically most of the 2-digit players, like the ones who can FC with Double Time.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is definitely a very interesting DT1 pick. I'm interested to see how these two will fare on this particular difficulty, on this particular map, because I've only played the one that was in the was this in the Christmas battle? The Oni of this, or whatever it was?
Yes.
Yeah.
It is. And stop pronouncing the name. Fine, I will stop it. And Raphael, that's an orc. It's Goblin's friend, not a goblin, but it's Goblin's friend. Orc is a little bit different. But I was gonna say Polemo is actually really decent at Double Time. One of the really good players on Double Time. Definitely a speed player. However, this one being tacky, I don't know how he's gonna fail on this. And Captain the Cat, as usual, really high accuracy player, might do really good on this map too.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I mean, Polemo did win the DT2, but DT2 and DT1 are slightly different affairs for sure. As we get into these very fast 1-6 bursts here, it will be Polemo dropping a little more accuracy than KDK, but that's still a very tight score lead. Especially with KDK finding that miss there, that's going to give Polemo a lot of room to work with as they run away with a bit of a combo advantage for now.
The speed is definitely on Polemo's favor. Meanwhile, we are on the break. On the other match is starting on Heath versus Anrin. On a level 2-1 pool. So far they are playing on No Mod 5. We will be switching into that after this match has ended. But Polemo, getting back in the match right here, Polemo is going to be finding a break on that very technical session.
Yeah, and that's going to be a big chain miss, actually. It's going to be giving the lead to KDDK right in the last quarter here, but KDDK will be trading it back.
They're really close, but the song has been calming down until the end session. It will still be quite easy. Have some time for Polemo to build up the combo, but right here it's going to be starting on the final part with some finishes and the doublets need to act, but KDDK just refused to drop, but the one who dropped is going to be Polemo, and that's going to be the end of the match. 6-2 in favor of Cat Don Cat, even though the score lead looks like 6-2. We definitely have seen a lot of really close picks on
Oh,
each
yeah,
other.
for sure. A lot of these have been pretty big toss-ups. Polemo ultimately just not quite able to secure a lot of those maps due to stray misses here and there. Rather unfortunate, but shout out to the 2 points that Polemo did get, because we definitely saw some very impressive scores from them. But ultimately just not quite enough to beat the monster that is KDDK.
Definitely a really strong player. KDDK, very strong Indonesian player, and congrats to him for winning this match on level 5-3, a side read match, and definitely a really fun, actually a fun high level pool, because we did not see these type of technical pools quite a lot. And
Yeah.
GG well play. I don't know, are we going to be seeing a tiebreaker showcase as there's another match going on? I don't know, is the stream gonna be staying on this or go to the other match?
I am not sure.
Arc. Yep, Arc said will be swapping to the other match that's going to be playing soon. Aaron and him on the actual match, they just finished on no more 5 pick, actually a breakpoint. We'll be switching to that really soon.
All right, let me just see if well, actually, how many maps are left? Do I even have anything else that I'm doing as well? Let me check. Just want to make sure I'm not skipping out on anything.